Chili season is upon us, and when you need a break from the traditional pot, white chicken chili is the way to go. This 5-star recipe is the best one you'll ever make. The very first time I made white chicken chili, it was so creamy and rich and perfect that I had a hard time finding the recipe again. And when I found it, I was pleasantly surprised to learn that it was actually an Allrecipes recipe. What I love about this recipe is it doesn't have like cans of cream of whatever. This one, all natural, and gets its creaminess from heavy cream and sour cream. Another thing I love about this recipe is that it starts with boneless, skinless chicken breast. We're just cutting our chicken into 1/2-inch cubes. That's the hardest part about the recipe. Everything else comes together in one pot, my favorite kind of cooking. I'll start by sauteing some onion and garlic in olive oil and add that chicken. I always like to get my onions going just for a minute or two before I add in anything else. And then in with the chicken. You're gonna get this kind of mostly cooked through at this stage. It definitely does not have to be all the way cooked through at this point, because it's gonna simmer for about 1/2 hour. Once my chicken is nice and opaque, I'm gonna go in with my spices. Going in with salt and pepper, some dried oregano, cumin, and a little cayenne. Couple cans of diced green chilies, and then 2 cans of gray northern beans that have been drained and rinsed, and then 1 can of chicken broth. I'm gonna bring this mixture to a boil and then let it simmer for just about 30 minutes till everything comes together, and then the finishing touch. It smells so incredible. This is gonna be so good, and this is the part that takes this chili to another level. Heavy cream and sour cream. And this is why you wanna wait and do this when it's off the heat, because you don't want your sour cream to curdle in there. This looks so good, so creamy, perfect. And give it a little taste to check for seasoning. Yeah. This looks so good. That's a big bowl of soup. My favorite way to top it is with a little hot sauce. I love the way the vinegar kind of cuts through this richness. A little crunch, because you know me and my perfect bites. And then kind of freshen up that richness with some cilantro. And why not a little jalapeno? This chili is very mild, which is why my kids love it also. But you can kick it up with the hot sauce, little fresh jalapeno. That's how it's done. If you're thinking about entering a chili cook-off, I won't tell anybody if you use this recipe, but I guarantee you'll win. The creaminess cannot be beat. It is so comforting and indulgent, and the chicken is cooked perfectly. It's so tender. Those beans are nice and creamy as well. Add those little toppings for the perfect bite, and you've got yourself a home run. I hope you'll give this chili recipe a try. And when you do, don't forget to tag me.